Relationship between standards and goals, simple and flexible. There are thousands and thousands of people out there who happily want to keep your system of creating goals. Here's the problem with the one system doesn't fit everyone's needs. That is because every one of us processes any information differently. You are a unique product of your past experiences, education, thoughts, gifts, shortcomings, and the relationships. A system does not fit everyone's process for creating goals. Some people think visually, others rely on auditory input as a primary way to process information. Many people prefer a tactile approach with the need to literally touch their goals, which is a more kinesthetic approach. If you've ever gone to a car dealership to test the drive the car of your dreams, you know what I mean. Most of us blend these other approaches to varying degrees in ways that reflect how you've been conditioned to the process information. That's why it's important to create a goal-setting system that works effectively for 4 billion people on planet Earth. The other reason I believe many systems don't work is that they're often too complicated. Elite performers, CEOs, and other highly motivated, results-driven people don't have the time or the inclination to dive into elaborate ways and create goals. The right way to approach setting your goals is to keep to a simple plan of attack. I'm going to give you a flexible way to do that so that it makes sense for you no matter who you are. It's not a system, it's a loose framework. You can adapt to execute actions in the most direct way that works best for you. Creating goals in your peak state. In your peak state. You can only create your best goals when you are at your peak state. This state occurs when your mind and your body are functionally optimally together. Breaking it down further, think of your thoughts as your conscious mind and your body as your subconscious mind. When your conscious and your subconscious mind work in congruency, you have a powerful force that multiplies and heightens your peak state. I refer to our body as a subconscious mind because too often we only focus on our thoughts when it comes to creating our goals. Our thoughts are what puts us in a conscious state, giving us what we believe to be the right frame of mind to reach our goals. However, we don't realize that for our mind to function optimally, our body must then also function optimally. Many people don't pay attention to their body when setting goals, and in this way it becomes a subconscious mind. When we don't put our subconscious mind in the prime state, we are not using all the available tools we have. Unless we tap into all these tools, there is no way our goals will best meet our needs when these tools are in sync. Even when your conscious mind isn't actively working on your goals, your subconscious mind will keep pushing forward. Here's a critical point to remember. Your mind always moves to what it is the most familiar with. When both your conscious and subconscious minds are engaged on your behalf, you are working on your goals all the time. That's why this concept is so powerful. It's also why attention compelling reasons to your goals is critical for success. Compelling reasons drive your goals. Compelling reasons will give you the energy and resiliency to push through the difficult times so that you can reach your goals. Compelling reasons translate into goals you are passionate about. Goals aren't all about change. That's why your goals need to challenge you. If they aren't challenging, then you won't change you. all you're doing is wasting your time. It's not compelling enough to say you can raise $10,000 for your favorite charity because it would be a nice thing to do. Make it emotional. The more emotional you make it compelling reasons, the more energy and resiliency you will attach to it. And that means you're more likely to raise that $10,000. For example, you need to set in your mind that raising your money will give your children a place to go after school, something you never had as a child, or put researchers once that cause in curing the disease your mom passed away from. Maybe that money can make a difference by paying for better needed supplies and a better woman's shelter. I'm sorry, my throat condition is not good, so I'm sorry. When I was younger, I had some heart problems. Okay, it's not simply a matter of being more disciplined and more driven. There needs to be an emotional component linked to your goal. That's a compelling motivation that keeps goals from become lethargic burdens. As you create a goal to decide who, what, and why, reasons for what you're about to do. If you aren't fired up, then you will have difficult time fighting off the distractions that will try to dislodge you from your goal. Make your compelling reason your um, or more to stave of these kinds of attacks. Many goal setting systems can also encourage you to create a goal categories. Don't do it. You have one life. There is no need to complicate it by categorizing them as finance, faith, fitness, or family goals. Keep it simple. Why burden yourself by complicating goals designed to make your life easier and better? When you create a single list, the only thing to keep in mind is whether you're creating momentum building goal or a stretch life altering goal. Momentum building goals are easier to hit. As the name suggests, they build momentum in your life. They're shorter term with a more immediate payoff. You get a reward you can build on. Stringing enough of this together is a lot like gathering speed going downhill. The only caution here is to make sure that these types of goals are still meaningful and challenging. Life altering goals are hard to hit. You raise the bar on these with idea that will produce a bigger payoff and result in a bigger growth in you. They take longer, sometimes years, to accomplish. The two can link together. Let's use a very common goal as an example. Losing weight. Start with a compelling reason, which is not to die prematurely because you're fat. A momentum building goal is losing 2 pounds a week, or 8 to 10 pounds a month. If you set your standards the right way by eating the proper foods and exercising regularly, this is a short-term goal that's very doable. If you are grossly overweight, you may set a life-altering goal in losing 100 pounds or more. The only way you will do is by hitting all your shorter momentum-building goals. You can lose 100 pounds if you don't first lose 2 pounds, right? Goethe understood this relationship when he said, "It is not enough to take steps, which may someday lead to a goal. Each step must be itself a goal, and a step likewise." Finally, when you design a goal, you carve out the space in your brain that didn't exist before. That space needs to be nurtured. You have to figure out what resources you need to help reach that goal. Is there a book you should read? A person you need to connect with? Maybe there isn't a place you need to visit or an activity you need to perform. Fill that space with the right tools to accomplish your goal. or you risk starving your goal into failure. Nevertheless, you can have all your compelling reasons and resources in place, but if you don't think you deserve the goal you've set, you will struggle.